Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you 5 of my easy reach kind of grab and go fragrances. They work for all sorts of occasions. And when I don't know what to wear, these are the ones that I go for. So can't wait to share. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And without further ado, let's get into this. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is Vie Belle L'Eclat. Now, this one is a lot more palatable than the original Vie Belle, which is very, very sweet. It's got praline, it's a little bit powdery, it's got the florals. It's very, very popular, but the L'Eclat is a lot more pared down and palatable for kind of just everyday wear. This is the eau de parfum version. I believe that there's an eau de toilette in the L'Eclat version as well. In the opening, you're getting a little hit of orange and bergamot, so it smells very juicy and bright. When I first smelt this, I didn't think citrus right away. I just thought fruity, like a little bit fruity, but not berry fruity. So kind of a bright, juicy opening or mouth-watering opening. It's got a lot of different florals in, but the floral that stands out the most is the orange blossom. And it's kind of what I would consider kind of a candied orange blossom. So definitely sweeter, but definitely that orange blossom feel. No sharpness to this. So where something like Love Don't Be Shy has a bit of a neroli edge where it feels a little bit sharp, this to me smells a lot more just sweet orange blossom floral, but it's not too heady. So it's sweet enough that like maybe people would find this to be a little bit creamsicle-y. Maybe. I don't really consider it creamsicle-y, but maybe it is. This one still has the iris, so you get that hint of kind of a powdery, softer floral. It doesn't smell to me powdery as much as just soft, like just soft and uber feminine. In the dry down, you get some vanilla, there's some woods, there's some patchouli. I don't find this to be a patchouli bomb like the OG La Vie Belle, but you definitely get that little hit of woodiness that just kind of grounds the whole fragrance, plus that bit of vanilla. This one projects beautifully, like the scent bubble is quite huge, like I'd say arm's length. So you don't have to go in ham, but it's just such a great fragrance for just smelling really pretty. A lot of times when I wear this, I get a compliment because it does project nicely and, you know, you have this beautiful kind of scent bubble. So very feminine, very kind of classy and sophisticated, but still staying sweet and a little bit playful. Love this fragrance. Kind of in the same category. And for me, when I'm thinking of an easy reach, I'm thinking about an overall, like for the most part, a mass appealing fragrance that is sweet, playful, fun, a little bit sophisticated and feminine. So when I don't know what to grab for, that's the kind of vibe that I tend to go for. So the next one is Idole Nectar. Now you guys have been asking me about the new one. I haven't smelt it yet, but I can't wait. I've heard that it smells like a mixture between nectar and aura. So really excited about that. This one, in the opening, it's just a major rose bomb. So you're getting tons of rose in here. Smells similar to the original Idole, but less kind of aquatic feel and more sweet. So to me, it feels like a peony. So I think peony as soon as I smell this. This has some caramel, some vanilla, and popcorn. Lots of people don't smell the popcorn in this. For me, I smell it more in the deep dry down. But this is just such a juicy, sweet, vibrant, happy fragrance. I really, really love wearing it. And this one, again, you're going to get compliments because it's about an arm's length, but it's very, very inoffensive. So to me, this is such a stellar fragrance, great longevity. Just absolutely love this. This has been one of my favorite fragrances that I found. Like, let's face it, Lancome does great fragrances. Oh, the other one was Lancome too. They just do excellent fragrances. Like I can't say enough good about Lancome. Like, they just knock it out of the park and have hit after hit, honestly, with their fragrances. So often I hear about fragrances like that they're basic, but what they are is really excellent fragrances that a lot of women really enjoy. So it's almost insulting to hear that. I don't think that I just think these are feminine, they're gorgeous, they're great performers, and I'm in love with this fragrance. It's just so fun to wear. So especially if I need a pick-me-up, I wouldn't consider this one, like, this one is classy enough, but when I really need a pick-me-up, this would be one I would reach for. And just staring at the bottle makes me happy. It's like a kaleidoscope of color. Like, look at that. It's so gorgeous. Now, this next fragrance, I love it. It's a ride or die for me, but it definitely isn't what I would consider classy and sophisticated. It's more cozy, and that is Girl of Now Shine. I find Elie Saab fragrances, for the most part, to be rather affordable. This one is just amazing. So I love Girl of Now, just the original. It's a great fragrance. I think I like this one just a little bit better because it's got a pineapple note. So it smells like a warm pineapple upside down cake. So you're getting kind of this nutty crumble in there with warm, sweet pineapple. It's very cozy. It's very comforting. The nuttiness definitely comes out. I would say you get more almond than pistachio in this one, but definitely you get those nuts. You get this delicious, luscious, warm pineapple, but you also get some orange blossom. This one, I would say, has a hint of powder, definitely, but seriously, I just love this. So if you want to feel like you're wrapped in a cozy, warm hug all day, this would be the one to choose. Really, really enjoy this all year round. It's great. So in the summertime, it gets a little bit warmer, a little bit more thicker and sweeter feeling. In the winter months, it's just this beautiful, soft, warm hug feeling. Just love it. Like, love this one. And yeah, whenever I want that comforting feeling, easy reach for sure. You know, when you have those days and you're like, I just have no clue what to wear. And you're like for me, I'm turning my carousel and I'm like, nah. You know, when you have one of those days, Mon Guerlain by Guerlain is the fragrance I would reach for. This is a beautiful, sweet, yet aromatic fragrance. It's so feminine. It's just gorgeous. So this has some bergamot in it. There's some lavender, which gives it that aromatic quality. But then you've got rose, jasmine, iris. There's a bit of a powdery quality in this because of the iris. I would say that the jasmine stands out a little more than the rose. Like, I don't notice rose in this, but it's just sweet. It's calming, it's feminine, it's classy, and again, excellent scent bubble and great longevity, like at least 6 to 7 hours with this one. So really, really enjoy wearing this fragrance. It feels settling to me. And so again, like, even though this one wouldn't be cozy, this one again is more of a fragrance you could wear every day, all day, office. It's sexy enough that it works in the evenings. Just a great versatile fragrance. But when I want to feel a little bit more grounded and calm, this would definitely be one that I reach for. I love lavender, and I much prefer this one over Libre by YSL. The lavender in Libre, for the most part, I find it slightly sharp and just kind of bugs me in the nose, whereas this lavender, still definitely lavender present. So if you don't like lavender, don't go for this. But the lavender feels a little bit more, almost a little bit more floral. It's not as sharp, definitely. And to me, I associate this with a truer smell of lavender, even though, like, I think it's still synthetic, but it feels a little bit more truer. It feels a little bit more essential oil lavender as opposed to like perfumey lavender that hurts my nose. So really, really enjoy this one. And last but not least, this is a surprise and a new one to my collection, and it is Kryptonite by Cahill T. Paris. Now this one is an interesting fragrance because it's got aldehydes in it. This one is definitely the most different for me. So this isn't my usual MO because it's quite powdery. I believe there's iris in this, and the iris is definitely present. There's aldehydes, there's tonka. So kind of not my normal favorite notes. This is such a beautiful kind of almost like a modern, classy, sophisticated fragrance. Like it's got cedar, it's got jasmine in it. There's some almond, some sandalwood. What I get primarily is iris. I get a little bit of a sparkle, and yet there's some powderiness to this. It's very, very interesting. This is considered unisex, but to me, this one on the skin, it just feels very classy and put together. It's understated elegance as far as I'm concerned. So if I want to smell kind of classy and put together, a little bit more modern and understated, this would be one that I would reach for. And I can see this one being great for those places where you're not supposed to wear major fragrance. Although I think that the projection is pretty good on this, but this is definitely a lot more just calm. It smells almost a little bit clean. Sweet clean somehow. So this one is very, very nice. Just if you want something, you want to smell good, you want to smell clean, you want to smell fresh, put together, understated elegance, this is the one. And that is it. Those are 5 easy reaches for me currently. What about you? What are your major easy reaches? Like this is just what you gravitate towards. Please leave it in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon.